It's your girl, McYeee, 360 Connected Radio, live on site at the Q Made the Beat studio. The first thing I did was mention his name. Ain't that about a bitch, Q?
Shout out Q.
Let's shout out the sponsors out real quick before I forget. 360, of course, 360 Radio, Go Dare Magazine, Boss Lady Products. We got Boss Lady Products out on the couch right now. Motherfucking American Cream. Thanks for the new drip. He always gives me the new drip. Mile High 420 Club, Nails by Creed, Crown Skin Girl, 1130 Club. I could go on and on. I have several people who like to sponsor me. Shout out Wendy Day, too. I was just texting with her over the holiday weekend. No big deal. Fuck you guys. Anyway, who it is about tonight is it's about Mr. Cali Streetz, and he's to my right. I'm no stranger to this guy. I've actually been introducing him at shows, Rock the Mic, and other area shows here for years, and seeing you perform. And then I spoke to some people about you that you didn't even know about. When I went to a Cobra on the Cuts video, they were
dope.
They were really propping up Cali Streetz.
Yeah, I'm glad. So I always try to protect myself mannerly.
Yes, well, so
when I'm not around, people speak highly about me.
They did do that. Shout out to DJ Eddie Z, of course, for the pull up as well. Minor, shout out to the Gatlin doing his thing with the Pack Bros. Minor. I had to do that because I'm gonna give you a major one later. So Cali, let the people know who you are and where you're from. And the camera's right around here. There.
As she said, I am Cali Streetz. You know what I'm saying? From Sacramento, northern Sacramento to be exact, but I represent Sacramento as a whole. I've been fucking with the music probably about 10 years, you know, just grinding hard on and off, you know, here and there. Really pushing real hard right now. You know what I'm saying? Just dropped my album in July, From My Heart to Yours. That's what we kind of came here to talk about and everything, what I got going on. Okay, From My Heart to Yours.
So what is the inspiration in your music? Who do you think made you want to do what you do? Who made you sound like you did?
If we talking about for the album or just like
in general, as an artist?
Anybody that has some type of substance, you know what I'm saying? The Wale's, the J. Cole's.
So not necessarily conscious, but they know what they're talking about, basically.
Yeah,
somebody's
exactly.
Talking about something
They don't necessarily got to be conscious, you know what I'm saying? Just something with some real substance. I mean, even this man right here, the Gat, you know what I'm saying? He represents Sacramento, and I can appreciate what he does with the music. You know, but as far as like my inspiration to continue to grind and work as hard as I do, and where the album came from is my son.
Okay, and I think that's the one that's on the album cover.
Yeah, exactly.
Adorable.
It's my baby boy, Kaimani. Yeah,
Kaimani. He definitely stole the show on the album cover.
Oh, yeah, and that's what it was for. Shit, he stole the show on Facebook. He the reason why I got 5,000, my shit full, you know what I'm saying? I posted a video about a year ago. It did like 1.3 million.
Wow.
Like, I'm trying to put him to sleep, and he keep waking up type shit. And like
shenanigans.
Right. Yeah. So he had me blowing from there, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the kids, gotta love the kids.
Yeah, definitely.
Def shout out to Kaimani and of course, you as a whole, because that's why we're here tonight. Yeah. Also, everyone I've talked to when I said I was interviewing you they were like, that's the guy with the billboard. That's the guy with the billboard. So let them know a little bit about the billboard.
Man, that was huge. I just was like, fuck it, I got to do it. You know what I'm saying? It was something I needed to do. I had fell back for a minute from the music, and this is like my actual first project that I worked on since I got back in it, you know, working with the music. I fell back for a minute. I need to learn how to be a father. I never been, it's my first son, you know, like, and I felt like that was the most important thing for me, was to learn how to be a father. So it was like, after that, it kicked me into overdrive. You know, like it made me work 10 times harder, and it was just like, why not put a billboard up? You know what I'm saying? Every time I post a picture of him or whatever I post of him, it's blowing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to exploit him or nothing, but it's like, it meant that much to me to be able to put my son on the front of that and to let people know, like, that was my true inspiration for that. You know what I'm saying?
From my heart to yours.
Yeah. And with that, like, one of my boys had got at me a while back when we actually dropped the billboard, and he was like, bro, you don't even understand what you did for us. You know, it's like, you see, we all watch people on Instagram. We watch them grow. We watch them flex and do their thing with their homies.
Right.
But we don't see nobody in our group doing shit.
Exactly.
That's in our inner circle doing shit like that. So for you to do something like that for us, it lets us know that this shit is possible, you know, that we can actually do it too. So it was, and I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? It was,
it's very inspirational for other artists too, especially the young artists out there. Like, they can see that and see that it's tangible, and they may be able to do that one day.
And that's what I want to do. I just want to inspire.
Because trust me, the biggest flex in the world for me would be me going and standing in front of that billboard and taking some fucking
Man,
photos, like some serious flex photos.
I seen that shit and I'm just looking at my son like, he like, look like, you know what I'm saying? He overly hyped and like, man, I had to drop a couple tears like, cause he knew it was him and like, man, it was beautiful just to, you know what I'm saying? He don't understand it now, but he'll see that later like, look, you was on Billboard.
For
you know?
sure.
Like, getting started early.
I'm a daddy's girl. I love the daddies. Good job, daddy.
Thank you.
So where can the people find you on all the social sites real quick? And then we're going to play a song.
So right now we got the Trap Marley. That's my Instagram. Facebook is at Cali Streetz. I can't stress it enough. Cali with a K, Streetz with a Z at the end. People still kind of butcher it. And then of course the YouTube Cali Streetz as well.
Same spelling.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so y'all go follow all those channels. What's the first song we're gonna play for them?
We're gonna play the intro, Naked Truth.
Naked Truth,
Yeah.
and this is From My Heart to Yours off of the album.
Heart to Yours, yeah.
Who did the beat on this song?
King Drummy did.
Drummy.
Yeah,
I've heard Drummy before.
Yeah. King Drummy
Super
did
like mobby styles usually.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It totally different sound for me, but I needed it though. I feel like it captures my audience a lot better now. You know, I used to do a lot of subtle shit, but it's like now I'm putting that substance on these beats that they already enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So
better to draw them in.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's all good. Sometimes you got to do that. Shake it up. Naked Truth.
Like
we're going to run that in. Yes, Eddie Z on the wheels. Thank you, sir. Yee test.
Prom dummy.
DJ Swift on the truth.
Fucking them niggas who ain't fucking with me. Some nigga truth about these streets. Shit, real life. These street niggas, they gon' die about it. They prideful about it. Gotta know that this life routed. They ride violent. Shit, 40s with 30s, young niggas buying choppers. Ain't no room for silent shit, they buying around here. All you hear is signs, but they ain't trying to stop us. Figure we better off dead on that line for trial. PD working with the same nigga that's gon' try you. So you ain't got no money for lawyer, then you probably out there. No money for bail, then you ain't going home. 23 winning that sale, shit, you might die alone. I know niggas that's there, man, that's all they know. I'm trying to teach them every day that they kings with thrones. I was tired of that orange, I had to kick the dope. God, I ain't going back, that's on my young and baby soul. I've been corrupted by them streets since I had a baby voice. And I ain't get no respect until they see me on. But I can't fuck with no niggas who wasn't fucking with me. Lost a lot jumping in fences, had to ditch police. At one point I thought that this is all I'd ever need. Shit, hit a little difference, I got a little meat. Yeah, it's time to switch the scenes. Had to roll up my sleeves to keep him on his feet and protect him from shit I see. Ain't no amount I wouldn't bleed to see him succeed. I owe him everything, so I got my hands in everything. Won't let my system leak. Tryna be better than me, see we in a different league. Your batting average ain't what I swing. If I crack it, it make it past the seats. Fireworks and the people scream, but this ain't just happening in a week, man. It's took years of defeat. All this struggle, pain, and misery. Shit, it's my life, look what it did to me. Yeah, I might see my eyes, but I lied, it hit me deep. And I ain't do it for applause, did it to teach. Came from the bleach in my sneaks, ready to roll. Most niggas talking, I been showed I'm bout it. Swam with them sharks and piranhas, shit, I open the closet to let them skeletons fall out. I done cleared all my problems, cause I know there's plenty more that come with these comments. Checking chicken inside the plaza, to checking in the plazas. Hitting bank safety deposits, while you niggas just gossiping imposters. And did nothing for your sons or your daughters, but flexing all this bread, you dumb niggas ain't popping, I promise.
Mook got the keys jumping.
Do you think you're going to be doing any other? What's your next album title so we can look forward to it? Do you have that name yet?
You know what? I've been pondering on Trust the Process.
Trust the Process.
Yeah. And that was just like that's just my truth right now. You know what I'm saying? Because before that was my fault. What I wasn't doing was I wasn't trusting my process. You know what I'm saying? So from me dropping From My Heart to Yours and seeing all the love that I got and the recognition that I've been gaining, I learned, like, you know what? I gotta trust my process. That was it. I wasn't trusting my process, but now I am, and now look what I'm doing.
Absolutely,
you know?
all the time, man. And exactly. I'm my own worst enemy in that as well, because I'll second guess and double guess and triple guess, and it may steer me down the whole wrong ass path.
Yeah.
But at least I'm worried about the process.
Right, exactly. Yeah, because some of us aren't. Some of us, just ain't in tune and just kind of going through the motions of things. And see, and I was one of those people before. I just kind of got caught up in just going through the motions of things, and I don't know, I guess I was just being oblivious and you know, not acting like, not necessarily that I wasn't putting the work in, but it was a lot of other steps that I wasn't taking, you know, like I wasn't creating stepping stones for myself. It's like equivalent to setting up a ladder. You know, you don't go from the bottom and try to stretch and go to the 6th one. Like, of course, we want to set our goals high, but you got to understand that it's you know, stepping stones.
Yeah, I like I say, you're really your worst enemy on that. I am, because a lot of things that could elevate me, I haven't done yet because I'm just lazy. Like, and it's not even hard, you know, get a website. I don't even have to do that. Just
pay for it.
That's about it. But
and see, and that was a big thing that I wasn't doing before either. I wasn't investing enough money into myself. You know what I'm saying? With this project, like, not to really talk numbers or nothing, but I spent a little over 10 grand, you know what I'm saying, between production, promotion, you know, with the billboard and, you know, fucking with Thizzler, getting them to drop shit for me, you know, except, you know, ABC, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And that's why I'm seeing the results that I'm seeing now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm able to sit right here and talk about my success now, is because I'm not only investing my time, but I am investing my money. You know, like,
artists, are you guys listening to him?
Invest, please invest. Consistency and invest.
You got to spend your own money. I mean, it is what it is. And a lot of people, it's hard for them to do because, you know, you're talented and you're godly almost as an artist, but you still have to put your own chips into this shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Until people see the
like,
talent.
You know, I did like here and there, but it definitely wasn't enough, you know. And then at the same time, to be fair with myself, I had no idea how much this shit cost.
No, you wouldn't. Yeah, no one would.
And then also in my defense, like, I was being real with myself. I didn't know who I was as an artist. You know, I was still trying to find my sound. Like, if you go listen to me 4 or 5 years ago, I'm kind of like all over the place.
Identity's different.
Exactly. You
well,
know?
For those people out there that suffer from that, like a lot of artists do, for not knowing pricing and not knowing goal, like how to get to that path. Wendy Day is somebody I interviewed about 4 weeks ago, and she runs a website called Rap Coalition, and it's a nonprofit for independent artists with plans like that.
Okay.
To show you what things are costing and where you know the process of it and the stepstones. Like, she actually in her lifetime got Eminem his first deal.
Oh, nice.
She signed Master P's largest deal. Okay. She's definitely a factor. So just listening to her knowledge is like, she's been around the block, so we might as well listen. So definitely. Tap in on Rap Coalition. It's on Instagram as well. RAPCOALITION. Shameless plug, right? Shameless plug. It's your girl, McYeee, 360 Radio. It's hella lights in here. It's the Trap Barbara Walters. Is this not something she would do, right? She pulled up to Q's studio, kicked his ass out, and now we're here with Cali Streetz. We're playing From My Heart to Yours, and the man has a billboard across town. I don't see none of you other bitches in here with him. It's your girl. Right. So, crickets. I do shit people don't do. That's the best part. Me and Henny and Eddie, like, we're trying to launch this local spotlight, but I don't even want it to be local anymore. Like, it's just a spotlight. For anybody.
But of course you start local with
for anybody. So like y'all already know we're for the people out here. Boss Lady Products as well.
Appreciate that.
1130 Club. Shouting out all the sponsors because they all plug me all day. I always worried about how I was
shout out Pink Mills too, man. They've been lacing me.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, that's my sis.
Nice. I need to get one of her shirts.
I got you.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me know your size. I'll get you one.
I do everything like my shirt, 2 extra large. What are we gonna play next for him, sir? From My Heart to Yours. Which one
we got? We got Rain and Tears. Rain and Tears. Yep. Shit. Shout out Bub for shooting that video, man. Bub shot that video for me.
Bub the
job. Yeah.
Motherfucking. What is that? Capital Connection.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bub. Let's run that Rain and Tears right now. We're gonna find out what's going on.
You're now listening to the smooth sounds of Rick and Thaddeus music.
On my darkest days, who gon' shed some light? When that rain fall, when it thunder and storm through the night, who gon' save me if all it take is a little time? Well, I pray to get it right, help to save my life. Some nights I sit and cry, I had dreams of drowning, while people surround me, point cheese and just smiling. It's more like a nightmare, they ain't fighting fair. I'm giving my all, I just ain't quite there. So I give up on everybody that's fucking with me. Paranoid, I think they out to get me. Well, that feeling left me chilly. So that heater in my Adidas squeeze until it's empty. I think it's empty. These niggas if, I mean we on the same track, but I think he tryna clip. For some strange reason that drama be uplifted. It's like the fuel to my fire that I never knew I needed. For real though. Through the rain and tears, there's sunshine. It's a tough grind, I know I gotta earn mine. So I'm riding around trying to get it. Flatted for a while, applied the vision. I got them scissors, case I gotta clip. Cause I ain't tired of living. Shit. Tried so long, might as well keep trying to simple. Now I ain't tired of living. Shit. Tried so long, might as well keep trying to simple as that. Just know your worries ain't they troubles. Your struggles, nah, they don't want them. So when you bubble, keep your buddy, it's levels to this hustle. Watch how they gon' pretend to love you. Treat you like shit if you got nothing. Straddle their fists if you don't cut them from up under. It sucks, but sacrifices keep you humble. Gotta have a will to pay that price, so you gon' suffer. How they lost everything while they watch. But how they bounce back, shit, I ball legs spring. Until I stood back, cut the fat up off my meat. I ain't have enough to eat, now I only made room for 3. That's my son, his mom's, and me. Cause when I was bad, that's what y'all wanted to see. Like I ain't put you on in times of need. Like I wouldn't sign niggas permission slips to walk on these streets. I was holding them keys. Without boasting, I think it's time I unfold them like sheets. Make the bed you layin', how you ain't sleeping with me. Niggas swear they got demons, nothing but karma. She don't miss no one, it happened to me. Now the evil I'm seeing, it be lurking. That's for certain, but I'm so close with God, he sent me angels. Just to curtain from getting any further. Thriving, I'm thirsty, a hero, divine with powers. This ain't something you purpose, I was birthed with it. Through the rain and tears, there's sunshine. It's a tough grind, I know I gotta earn mine. So I'm riding around trying to get it. Flatted for a while, applied the vision. I got them scissors, case I gotta clip. Cause I ain't tired of living. Shit. Tried so long, might as well keep trying to simple. Now I ain't tired of living. Shit. Tried so long, might as well keep trying to simple as that.
Dummy, 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 dummy.
They say you only important if you pulling up foreign. I know they hate we keep scoring, but I ain't keeping score. I hit them streets like I'm torn, I really need the dough. It ain't no season, my dope pills coming by the bowl. I keep them stacked in my bag, there's something in the safe. Ain't got no reason to be mad, so why these niggas hate? I got them tints on my glass, pistol right by the break. And I ain't giving no pass, can't let these niggas play. I can't let these niggas play. About that cash, the only way you catch me pulling through. Tryna flip that Jag right now, Mercedes, but this ain't the coupe. I'm on the 80, zooming, inhaling smoke, had to crack the roof. All in my bag, only dealing cash. Watch me shake and move. Game improved, lace my boots as a youth. Had some views with fraud niggas, they was spooked. Make a call, backdoor a nigga. Throw the alley-oop, I took some losses, charged him to the game, and now the trap bag booming. Men groupies, man, these niggas is goofy. Shit, aim for Koofy till his brain is smoothie. Yeah, that pistol need cooling. Go out my way for them blues, and I sacrifice everything. Look at all these scrapes and bruises I got. Whipping, scraping everything on bottom of the pie. Hustle, like 8 men try and make it to the top. This greatness, you looking straight in the eyes. It ain't no way I let they hate stop my business. I'm grinding. Only important if you pulling up foreign. I know they hate we keep scoring, but I ain't keeping score. I hit them streets like I'm torn, I really need the dough. It ain't no season, my dope pills coming by the bowl. I keep them stacked in my bag, there's something in the safe. Ain't got no reason to be mad, so why these niggas hate? I got them tints on my glass, pistol right by the break. And I ain't giving no pass, can't let these niggas play. I can't let these niggas play. Indo rolling, the sun shining. High performance, the motor, I won't drive it. No license, is still whipping like I got them. For them deposits, ain't no way that I ain't sliding on that interstate. Got a couple moves to make, shit about an hour late. But I ain't miss a thing, ain't had time to take a break. In love with the paper chase, plug, keep it by the crate. I'ma run till a nigga can't, you can bet on it. I had the dead homies, I'm at my best lonely. Grown men talking like the bitch, man, it ain't for me. Now that shit phony. Now you can keep a nigga. Nah, I'd rather see the riches. Sport mode got me keeping distance. Yeah. Laughing straight to the bank. Only believe in Benji. Regaining my faith. God taught me, you know he my nigga. Stack it in the safe. The key to digits. Fingerprints for entry. Only interest is reaping the benefit. Important if you pulling up foreign. I know they hate we keep scoring, but I ain't keeping score. I hit them streets like I'm torn. I really need the dough. It ain't no season. My dope pills coming by the bowl. I keep them stacked in my bag. Stack something in the safe. Ain't got no reason to be mad. So why these niggas hate? I got them tints on my glass. Pistol right by the break. And I ain't giving no pass. Can't let these niggas play. I can't let these niggas play.
Due to copyright infringement with one of the artist's names and everything, so it kind of like what I was trying to beat my deadline, so I actually rushed over here to Q Studio. You know what I'm saying? To like I had to not because I think at the time like we had to take 3 tracks off the album because of that, because this particular artist was on. Shout out my cousin Dean, like you fucked it up, but it's all good. Don't worry about it.
That's what cousins do. Cousins fuck shit up.
But so I rushed over here. I knocked that one out, and I can't remember what. About a bag and flex. We threw that on there as well. But shit, I mean that's how I feel. That's what they, that's what they keep saying. They say you're only important if you're pulling a form.
That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying,
Yeah.
And I mean that ain't necessarily the truth. Really don't matter what the fuck you got
Right.
on or what you driving
Right.
anyway. It's about your character. I know a lot of motherfuckers that's lame that bounce out the house, you know what I'm saying, looking fly as fuck and got a bus token.
But people know they're lame.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's, exactly. So,
Yeah, you can't hide it from the people.
No, you can't. You'll spend your whole life trying to prove yourself to somebody else, but really you're trying to prove it to yourself that you are actually,
Because once you're happy with yourself, no one else really matters.
Exactly.
Maybe your family, but they love you how you are, so it's not even an issue.
And to be fair, I used to be, I wouldn't say like with the flashy shit, but like I used to be one of those people that just like I wanted to try to please everybody, but I wasn't happy with myself. Like I was in fucked up places. I was in dark, I went through dark times of, being in my head like really bad and being suicidal and dealing with depression and all of that. And the moment that I was able to get out of that, like I don't care no more, like
now
because
it's all behind you.
Right, exactly. Because like once my son was born, like nothing else mattered to me anymore. The importance was to make sure that he was okay. Like
so
I had
your goal, your emphasis pivoted to him.
Yeah, exactly.
So no more worrying about it. Now he needs to push it forward.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's how my dad is too, though.
And that's I keep him laced, you know what I'm saying? But and he's still young, but I know that the way that I came up, like I was instilled with qualities like this shit don't make you who you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't rich, but we was well off. We was well taken care of. So we had the new shit, but it never made us who we are. Like I didn't have to, I didn't have to go outside in this new shit to make myself feel like somebody or to try to impress anybody.
Right. Why would you do that?
Exactly.
Yeah. You don't need that. Be authentic, and that is what will get you very far in life.
Definitely.
Be yourself. Pandemic. Let's talk about this fucking COVID shit. Has it affected you? And if so, positively or negatively?
It affected me so positively.
Second person I've heard say that.
Me and Henny was talking about this last night. I felt like it was like a almost like a restart.
Yeah.
It's like because like we like for a long time we didn't have access to a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like and shout out my brother Rico, but we used to tear the mall down every day. You know what I'm saying? And he had me spending way more money than I should have been spending. like I didn't used to do this. Like this is small.
Thanks,
you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't doing this type of shit, but it's cool because I deserve it. He like, bro, you deserve it. You work hard. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself nice things. You're going to spend it on something anyways. But everything was closed down. So I had no choice I was already focused on the music, but I had no choice but to focus on it that much more and plan. Right. And that's how I was able to come up with the idea of getting a billboard, how I was able to put the money together, because certain shit was cut out of my life to where now I got this money. Yeah, exactly. We was forced to do it, and I mean,
I think time is probably the most that I gained out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I got a lot more. I mean, I'm a full-time father anyways. I got my son every day. I really be on some shit. Like if my son can't come, I'm not going.
Right.
But shout out to his mom because she's at home with him right now.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, baby. But I was able to I was able to sit back and really like gather my thoughts, you know, because everything slowed down with the shows, with even everything with music, you know. So it was almost like they called time out, you know. So you get to right. So you get it. So now you get to regroup. You get to gather yourself and your thoughts. Everything is not. It don't got to be done right now because you can't do it right now.
And that's a dangerous stance for some of y'all out here because y'all are beasts. Like people they're scared to see the pandemic, McYeee, because she's had too much time on her hands.
Man, that shit ain't did nothing but make my hustle go through the roof.
And I have a regular ass day job, so my life didn't slow down. It actually got faster because the job got crazier.
Okay,
but what did cut out was shows, like you say, and public functions. So now I've been known to hit 3 or 4 cities in one night.
I know you was tearing it down. Yeah.
But it's like now you can't do that. There are no shows, so you kind of have to focus on pushing yourself.
Like I was saying earlier, it's like it's the year of the entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? All them excuses that you had on why you couldn't do what you wanted to do because you had to go to work and you had to pay bills. Like a lot of, you know, I mean, it's unfortunate. Like, you know, you don't got your job no more, but now you got more time for yourself. Right. You know, and I always try to tell anybody that, like, I mean, I work 9 to 5s too, you know, but I never forgot about what I wanted to do for myself. I never could see myself going to work for somebody else and helping them build their dream all day long and then cheat myself and not go home and work on mine. You know, it's sacrifices.
You can't cheat the dream. Exactly, you got to cheat the cheat. That's what it is. And several times I've been like, I want to quit because my job is fucking bullshit. Yeah. I manage CNAs. Yes, I have a headache right now, actually, and I'm off today. But I always talk about Mac Mall because he's one of my mentors, but I talk to him about everything. Because he's done this, he's been in this game, and he's done this job. Yeah, right. So he's like, bitch, you can't quit your job. Like, you have to keep working to get to where you need to be. Yeah. You need some type of stability to get to where you're going to be.
Right, yeah.
So I've been talked out of it a few times.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just lose sight of it, you know, because you get in the, especially even if you're like not making like the best money, but you're making something that you're not used to making. So you're just kind of okay with the fact that it's routine, you know. It's like, you know, that as long as I show up, and even if I do the basic minimum, I'm still gonna get that check in a week or 2 weeks. You know, whatever it's coming, you know. So, and but I always had that in my mind though, like I can't do it. I've tried so many different things in life. Like at one point in time when my son was born, I tried to be an electrician. My brother Kenny right here, he's a hell of an electrician. He put me on. I didn't know anything, you know what I'm saying? But he gave me the opportunity to do that. And I did it because I had to feed my family, you know, so I did what I had to do until another opportunity presented itself. I went to barber school, you know, and it wasn't for me, but I was always taught that if you take interest in something, at least try it, you know. But for me, everything always led back to music. You know what I'm saying? No matter what other channels that I traveled or anything, everything always came back to music for me.
Every time.
Yep, every time.
And that's because that's your passion.
Right, exactly.
It always will.
Yeah. And I would be cheating myself, I would be cheating my son, and I would be cheating God who blessed me with these gifts and this talent, you know? Like, that's to not follow my path.
That's right. Yeah. This is the Trap Barbara Walters, and welcome to 2020.
And this is Trap Marley. Welcome to 2020.
Cali Streetz edition. For the young artists out there, what is your suggestion for them? For the ones that are just getting started and they think it's hopeless?
Stay consistent. Stay consistent. Please stay consistent. And believe in yourself. Nobody ever gonna believe in you until you believe in yourself. And even then, people still might not believe in you.
Right.
But consistency is key. I got a dope story. Like I was telling you earlier, I fell back from the music. I was just discouraged. I felt like I wasn't reaping the benefits like I should. I wasn't getting the recognition. So I fell back. On top of that, I wanted to learn how to be a father.
Right.
I got back into it, and my brother Rico, he had actually posted one of my videos one day, and somebody from Black Market that he knows was like, yo, you know, bro, like, bring him over. Like, I want to have a meeting with him. The first thing he asked when I walked in the door, he said, what happened to you? And I'm like, what do you mean? First of all, I don't even know you, so what you mean, what happened to me? I got kind of offended, and he was like, nah, bro. He was like, man, we've been watching you for a while. Like, we wanted to really fuck with you. And then you just disappeared.
Dipped off.
Right, exactly. And then, and like I said, I was feeling like, damn, like nobody's recognizing me. I'm not getting the publicity, or, you know, like shit ain't moving for me. You know what I'm saying? And it just clicked. I was like, damn, you never know who's watching.
Right.
You know, so it's like, and that's the thing too, is that when you feel like nobody's watching, trust me, it's somebody watching.
Yes.
Somebody's watching you. You know, you
have to almost be crazy. You have to almost portray like you're nuts to be an entrepreneur, because That's how passionate you have to be about your shit.
Yeah, and that's what I be telling
it.
my people all the time. I'm like, man, when I get in front of my whole little studio setup, I said I just turn it to an attic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's nonstop.
And it's nothing that's going to interrupt that.
No, nothing at all. And that's why I always make sure to do it. I usually start at nighttime. You know, take care of my son all day, make sure the family's good and shit. While they go to sleep, I'm up all night. You know what I'm saying? My son, my wife up at 6:30 in the morning. I'm up there as soon as my son's up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna eat breakfast and shit. He wanna take a nap, whatever, and we're going out, we're gonna play, do whatever he wanna do. You know what I'm saying? But
I think people in the industry, not to cut you off, I'm sorry.
Good?
People out there who are not in this industry don't realize the high that comes with this work. Like nights like this, I'm gonna go home and try to go to sleep, and it's not gonna happen because I'm so amped.
Yeah, yep. And see, and I already know that from previous experiences, so I know when I leave here, I'm going to the studio.
You might as well, because
you know what I'm saying?
Make it worth your
all this
time.
Positive energy and everything that's already flowing. Yeah, you got to use it. You got to utilize it. Definitely.
And sometimes I have to be by myself. It's like if that's how strong it is, because you just never know who's gonna walk into your energy realm and fuck it up. Like it happens.
You gotta
even
be able
strangers.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yep. And they don't even gotta say nothing to you. It just be that aura and the vibe and everything that they bring with them.
Thank God for vibes. I appreciate you, God.
Thank you.
So we did Important. We've done Naked Truth. We did Rumble. What's the next song that we can go into for the From My Heart to Yours?
Those were.
We have one more, I think, and then we have Patience.
Yeah, that's the so that's my newest single. That's following up after I've been working on another project for a while. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we're gonna go with Trust the Process. Don't steal my shit.
Trust the process. They
right?
won't.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, this is my next single. Actually recorded right here with Q, man.
Shout
out Q. I know he said he didn't want me to talk about him, but he's been a major influence in everything that I've done, with the music and everything. So shout out to him.
Legendary. Patience.
But, yeah.
What's the story? I'm sure it's self-explanatory.
So it's definitely self-explanatory, and it was like my idea of kind of like talking to my wife, like we've been through bumpy roads, and like especially when it came to the music, and it's just like, baby, I just need you to have some patience,
right?
Like, and that's all it takes. And I mean, you can take it however you want it, because in life, everything takes patience.
Just bear with me.
Yep, just bear with me, But I'm just happy that she's being able to see my growth and see that, and she knows that it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest recognition that I've ever got with this shit is just like random people would hit me that I don't know from shit, and I always drop videos on Instagram and Facebook and everything, and I've had people that would just reach out to me like, you don't understand, like, the shit that you put in that message, like in the video that you put out, like, like literally, like, you just saved me from killing myself.
Yeah.
And that meant everything in the world to me, because I needed people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would listen to Big Crit, and Kendrick Lamar when I was going through those times, because they saying certain shit that like is going to touch me right here. And I need that to keep myself going. So for me to be able to be one of those people to buy somebody else a little bit more time and see that there is sunshine after the rain, man, it's a blessing.
Very much.
Definitely.
Very much. Bless you for that. It's definitely needed, for sure. And we're going to go into Patience, and then when we come back from Patience, we're going to talk a little bit about goals for the future for you, where you see yourself in about 2 years, and we're going to talk about, again, shout-outs, inspirations, plugs, anything you need to let the people know before we end it. So we can run that in, Eddie Z, whenever you're ready, sir.
Let's get it.
Baby, please just have some patience. Lord, know that you've been waiting. Baby, please just have some patience. Lord, know that you've been waiting. You gotta know that I ain't on no fake shit, only in it cause it make bands. Stop listening to your late friends. They only praying we don't make it. Baby, please just have some patience. Baby, please just have some patience. Baby, please just have some patience. Stop listening to your late friends. They only praying we don't make it. You gotta know that they hating. Blocking our shine like some Ray-Bans. Wait until we pull up in that Wraith whip. It's bigger than a spaceship. Shit, the backseat hella spacious. Just know when I make it, we both make it. I know right now it don't make sense. Sacrifices we both making. I'm on the road trying to make flips. You at home, your mind is racing. But I promise they don't know fake shit. Just gotta make sure that the faith live wherever you want. We take trips. Top off on the interstate. 5-star dinner dates, top flow butlers in the May. Everything is all for you, girl. I ain't finna play. You hit a nigga when I was hurt. I can't forget them days. Shit. Top on the interstate, 5-star dinner dates, top flow butlers in a May. Everything is all for you, girl, I ain't finna play. You hear the nigga when I was hurt, but baby, please just have some patience. Lord, know that you been waiting. You gotta know that I ain't on no fake shit, only in it cause it make bands. Stop listening to your lame friends, they only praying we don't make it. Baby, please just have some patience. Baby, please just have some patience. Baby, please just have some patience. Stop listening to your lame friends, they only praying we don't make it. Let's get married, make a baby. 2020 on the Mercedes, diamond necklace with the matching bracelet. Thanks for helping me find my way here. I say I love you when I mean it. Shit, you as solid as the cement. Remember I went off the deep end. You held me up when I was weekend. Shit, let's hit Cabo for the weekend. Fuck it, let's just do some free shit. I know you like it when I eat it. Flip you, Michael Jackson beat it. Don't get deep, you turn a demon. It's so amazing, your soul years go. I'm locked in on your heart, promise don't let it go. I'll be the driver, you shoot, tell me which way to go. Bonnie and Clyde, how we slide until we make it home. Shit, so amazing, your soul years go. I'm locked in on your heart, promise don't let it go. I'll be the driver, you shoot, show me which way to go. Bonnie and Clyde, how we slide, but baby, please just have some patience. Lord, know that you been waiting. You gotta know that I ain't on no fake shit, only in it cause it make bands. Stop listening to your lame friends, they only praying we don't make it. Baby, please just have some patience. Baby, please just have some patience. Baby, please just have some patience. Stop listening to your lame friends, they only praying we don't make it. Baby, please just have some patience.